Namaste to my beautiful friends. A special shout out to all of my subscribers. If you are a new subscriber, thank you so much. I do appreciate your support, not just for me, but because it helps get these messages out to other people. And I feel like we all need as much information right now as possible to get through some of these challenges that we're facing, but also for our transformation that we're going through. Transformation has been a theme in my readings for about the past month. So if you're going through a transformation, remember that's a challenging process. It can be painful and it can be turbulent, but it's important and necessary for your highest and greatest good. So speaking of, when I was doing the pre-shuffle, out of the Muse Tarot is the Eight of Wands. But look at that card. She is just trudging through those old prior versions of herself and emerging as this new, very competent, very successful, very strong, energetic, divine feminine energy. And I just, I've had this deck for quite a while, but I never saw kind of the fade of how those old versions of herself were fading away. And here she is just strutting her stuff because she knows her worth now. And it took work to get to that point. But if that weren't enough, these two cards came out: trust and courage. First of all, trust yourself. You know what's right for you. Your inner knowing knows what's right for you. If it doesn't feel aligned with what is right for you, it doesn't feel good in a good way, then it's not right for you. Have the courage to say, I'm sorry, that's not for me. I've had to kind of cleanse my energy of some relationships. And I've just come up with, hey, I'm sorry, this is just not the right energy for me at this time. It's not personal. It's just me. So, do whatever you need to do to kind of cleanse your energetic field. And that's going to be people, that's going to be stuff. You can feel the energy of your stuff, your items. You pick them up, and if it doesn't feel good to you, if it doesn't have a good vibe, it's holding you back. So it's time to do some cleaning, some purging. The weather is like seriously hot here in Florida, heat advisories and everything. So be careful, but it's a great time to stay in and just kind of go through a closet. If you need a little more help, check out my other channel, The Organizer Advisor. I have lots and lots and lots of information videos there to help you get organized, if that's something you struggle with. We also focus on health and beauty routines. So we want to enhance the way we look and feel, because that's this. This woman, this feminine, let's say feminine, is, she knows her worth, her power, her strength, and her mission, and she's on it. So, and it feels good. Okay, so for our Divine Feminine Oracle, the patroness of miraculous healing. I am ready to heal. I am worthy of miracles meant for me. Catherine Labour. I am worthy of miracles meant for me. If that can be your mantra through this weekend, I am worthy of miracles meant for me. You don't have to understand them. Just accept them. Okay, let's pull from the Rose Oracle. This is, I'll be honest, not my favorite deck, but it does have good energy. So we're going to use, I like it because it does have a really soft feminine energy. So let's see. It kind of matches this card in a way. It's very soft, kind of pink, very ethereal, like a pink mist ethereal energy. So you may feel enveloped in that today. This is a good day to be in your really divine feminine energy, but you can be, this is kind of like a masculine, take charge kind of leader energy, but you can also balance that with the softness and femininity of this kind of pink rosy. So let's see what comes through. The second bloom, a second chance. It is never too late, and new possibilities. So, okay. The sacred waters. I love this energy. Look at these cards. Just soft. Be soft on yourself. Soft music, soft candles. Give yourself some self love this weekend. Um, be soft on yourself. You've been through a lot. Give yourself a nap, a break, a saltwater bath. Put fresh flowers by your bedside table. Dress in something that's pleasing and soft and flowy, just to give your skin a break from all the extra rough stimuli of, all the work you've been doing. Okay, so I am worthy of the miracles meant for me. Second chances. Now, the energy that I got off of this card right away was this is somebody older, somebody who has kind of lived their life, but they've lived their lives for others. And there's nothing wrong with that, except the self-sacrificing part where you weren't happy. And I feel like this is your second chance to be your authentic self, to embrace who you truly are and do what's right for you. Nourishment, replenishment, health, rest, self-care. It's the sacred waters. Now, I didn't know any of that when I just said what I said. I didn't read the card. But this is about self-care. And the reason is because the divine feminines have just been through so much. The healing, the inner child wounding, the codependency, the dealing with narcissists, the abandonment, the what's the word I was looking for? Definitely the self-sacrificing for the happiness of others, but there was also this unworthiness, and we have clawed our way through that, literally clawed our way through that. So now it's time to embrace yourself in softness and say, you know what? I'm just going to feel feminine today. I'm just going to feel luxurious, because when you invest in that luxurious self-care, it's a sign to the universe that you are worthy and you are ready to receive those miracles meant for you. Okay, so from the divine abundance, love and ease. This is being in the flow. Being in the flow, and just let love flow through you. Love is supposed to be soft. It's not hard. It doesn't have hard edges. It's enveloping into a softness. I just see this pink, misty kind of cloud, and you're just going to lay in this misty cloud and just be surrounded by softness and feel loved and self-love and worthy and ease, relax. Um, I'm just getting the sense of this, tightness that the divine feminine has just been so conditioned to be ready for the next, betrayal, or the next lie, or the next little jab that somebody makes, the next little heart-wrenching situation. She's just tired of it. Well, right now you're going to get a break. There's a respite due, and we're in the respite energy. Okay. Let me move these down so you can see them. Um, this is a respite energy, and you are so in need of the respite. Just take this weekend. Just take this weekend. Don't think about the connections. Don't think about the soul's journey. Don't think about the obligations. Don't think about the responsibilities. Don't think about the past, the prior hurts, all of that. Just let it go for the weekend. And just picture yourself in this pink, soft, billowy cloud surrounded by this beautiful pink mist that smells soft. It smells just almost like the It smells like this, this restful moon. Um, give yourself that aromatherapy. Give yourself that bath in warm, uh, nourishing waters. Give yourself food that I feel like this cotton candy billowy kind of thing. Um, just give yourself something soft. And the messages they're trying to convey to me is you need to take this time for yourself. It's almost like you've been constricted, like your everything has been so tight and wound and constricted. And now it's time to release. Just let things flow with ease. Don't worry about what hasn't happened. Don't worry about anything. Just take this moment and say, this is exactly where I'm meant to be right now. And this is exactly what's meant for me. And everything that has happened has brought me to this point. So forgive it and forget it for now. And everything that is meant for you is coming toward you. But for now, you need the respite, because even when something good comes toward you, it is an energetic shift. It is an integration, and that takes energy. So this is a time to just be in this. I don't want to say stationary, but I want to say it's a pause. It's a respite pause, well deserved and much needed for divine feminine energy. We've had enough. It's time now to get ready for the new things coming in. The miracles that are meant for you are coming, but you do need a respite, because even then, they will bring changes. They will bring an energetic shift. They will bring more powerful energy, and you just need an energetic break. So take that this weekend. Transformation. I told you, transformation has been on in these readings. In every deck, there's some sort of transformation. Um, just let's pull from the Muse Tarot. That was the Power of Love Oracle, and I did pre-shuffle. So let's see what's going on. Let's get some specific details. So more information about divine feminine energy. Let's find what's coming in. What's coming in for you to give you a heads up. Okay, there's a challenge card right away. Oh dear. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, there's going to be some activity coming in, some things that are going to be changing that are going to, you're going to be very inspired to move forward with something, and you're going to want to put all of your energy into it. It's like this is what you've been waiting for. And I think that the alignment right now with the planets, um, there's something about this new inspiration, this new idea coming in, and it's like, yeah, I want to do that. That's it. That's what I've been waiting for. And you're going to feel like putting all of your energy into it. You're just going to move forward, almost blindly, just like, yep, that's it. So you want to make sure that you have this respite. Yeah, see, there's the Chariot card. Okay, one more card, please. Never mind. We'll take two. Okay, the Hermit. If the Sun and the Hermit. This is a happy respite. There are new things coming in with that Sun card. That's bringing new energy, more powerful energy. That is a divine light card. It is a yes card. It is a divine masculine card. But here we are in this hermit energy because it's coming. And we know it, intuitively know it. There is something on the horizon meant for us that's coming in, but it is going to activate something. So we're going to have to take a bit of a break. Now, let's find out what this challenge card was. Yeah, Page of Inspiration. It's coming. It's a challenge right now. Definitely something new, a new idea is forming. Energetically, it hasn't arrived yet, but it's about to. And then we have the Four of Swords in reverse. Things are going to get very active. When this inspiration hits you, it's going to be like, I'm on it. And that is, you're ready to be on it. This is what's meant for you. It's almost like, okay, for example, what I'm hearing is like you entered some kind of sweepstakes kind of thing. And it was like a cruise to the Caribbean. And you get the phone call. Hey, you won the cruise to the Caribbean. You got to take it in the month of July. So you're like, oh, yeah, that's the miracle meant for me. But now I got to get all these things ready. I got to pack, I got to, get a new hairstyle. I got to make sure. Oh, you hear puppy not happy. And then we have this chariot energy. This is also in the challenge position. But if you notice the kind of light beams coming, this is the energy that you're going to be exerting in order to bring this into fruition. There's going to be a busy pace, a very hectic pace with this miracle, with this information. There's something coming in that's going to be like, oh, yes. It could be that, you've been waiting for a promotion and you get the promotion, and then all of a sudden it's like, shit. I'm going to have to rearrange my schedule. I may have to reschedule daycare. I got to get my pet sitter in. I'm going to be traveling more, so I need to get some things in order there. Hell, I got to get my passport ready. That kind of thing. Which reminds me, I got to get my passport. So be ready. But this little respite is so that when this comes in, you have the energy. You're not like, oh God, I don't know how I'm going to get this done. You're going to be, yep, I'm on it. Queen of Inspiration. You betcha, baby. This is it for you. This is that Queen of Wands. This is something you've been wanting, or it may be just totally unexpected. Maybe you just got selected. Maybe you were the 100,000th visitor to a particular website and you want a friggin' cruise. Queen of Swords. Yeah, no, don't be in your heart edge energy right now. Um, everything that you have kind of released from your life lately needed to go. I know many relationships have ended. Many families have kind of been, divided because one side of the family is toxic. Many people have left toxic job situations because of toxic bosses. Um, there's been a shift, and it was like at first it was subtle, and then it increased in pressure and increased in pressure until you couldn't take it anymore. That was the universe saying, you gotta move. You gotta make this move. And you did it. And it's been uncomfortable and it's been exhausting, and mentally, physically, spiritually exhausting. Been a lot of spiritual attacking going on. So if you're a healer or a light worker, there have been attacks from all sides trying to dim your light. You've just stayed strong in your spiritual strength, but you're exhausted. You need this respite because something big is coming in. And when it comes in, it's going to be a shift, and you're going to say, shit, I'm so glad I took that time, because it may be a month, 2 months, 3 months before you get this spiritual respite, this personal respite time. So, crack open that bottle of champagne, full moon on the 3rd, enjoy it. Sunday's going to be my full moon celebration. I'm going to have a champagne and just celebrate how far we've come. New month coming in. July is going to be a gangbuster. Nodes are going to shift. I'm telling you, take this respite through the weekend. Give yourself, if you're in the United States, 4th of July, Independence Day holiday is on Tuesday. If you can take these 4 days, if you can take that Monday as a holiday, take these 4 days. This is a good respite. This is the Four of Swords respite that you need, and this is the timing. You need this Four of Swords because this is about to shift into high octane miracles. All right, let's pull a couple more cards, get some more information. So don't be in Queen of Swords energy. Don't be in that. Set your boundaries. But right now, it's time for you. Respite time. 9 of Voices. Okay, so there is some kind of worry, anxiety. Got to release that. What's going on? What's up with that? Yeah, lots of swords energy. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, right under that 5 of Emotions. Okay. Quit perseverating on the regrets. Quit perseverating on the regrets. You cut the things out of your life because they were not meant to be in your life. Okay, so maybe you didn't do it as gracefully as you could have. So what? You know what? If they hadn't put you in the position to say, I don't need this shit in my life, then you wouldn't have had to be the Queen of Swords. So, you know what? Quit perseverating on the regret. That's not peaceful. It's gone. Yeah. See, 10 of inspiration. Release yourself from that bullshit. It's not going to help you to carry on the regret. Sure, we all said things, we did things that the higher version of ourselves wouldn't have done. But you know what? That was you before. That's not you now. It's called evolution and growth. Don't don't hold yourself accountable. Make amends if you can. I reached out, made apologies to everybody that I wasn't so graceful with when I said F you. Um, so, and some of them were okay about talking about it, and others weren't. Okay, release the burden, and you're carrying around some sort of emotional. Um, okay, so in this card, if you can see at the very bottom, right over here, she is just laying there in the cloud. This is something that you're going to have to turn something off in your brain, something that you're perseverating about, you're recycling um, in your energy, in your, yeah. You're going to have to turn that off, and that's a willful act. It is something that you're going to have to just say, okay, for the next 4 days, I'm not going to think about it. For the next 4 days, I'm not going to think about my twin or my soulmate or my connection. For the next 4 days, I'm going to think about me. Okay? Yep. Pause. Hit the pause button. And while you're at it, hit the mute button. Let's just pause. 4 days. 4 days. 4 feminine days of respite. All right. Bottom of the deck, 7 of inspiration. You don't have to, first of all, you don't have to say, well, I need that. You don't have to justify it. World card underneath. Yeah. You don't have to justify this to anybody. This is what you need. This is what's right for you. Take your 4 days. Just focus on you. Keep everything else, all that dark energy out. See how she's just pushing all of that darkness back to let the light in? All the dark energy, all that shit that you're perseverating about, all the regrets, all of this didn't happen the way I want. What the hell? Just let it go. Just know that whatever is in your life right now is meant to be in your life, because anything that wasn't meant to be in your life was removed if you allowed it to be removed. But you got some pretty strong signals from spirit. This needs to go. So you don't have to worry about it. All right? That's your reading. I hope you have a wonderful 4 days of respite. I will be back here tomorrow with our fairy godmother reading, messages from the fairies, and then on Sunday, our weekly forecast. I hope you have a fabulous Feminine Friday.